Hi, welcome to Math Antics. Now that you know all about fractions from watching all of our fractions videos, it's time to learn about something called percentages. Percentages are super important. Have you ever been in a math class and heard another student ask the teacher, excuse me, teacher, when are we ever going to use this stuff? You know, like in real life? Well, when it comes to percentages, the answer is 100% of the time. Well, all right, maybe not 100% of the time, but a lot. Percentages are used every day to calculate things like, well, how much sales tax you pay when you buy something, how much something costs when it's on sale, how much fiber is in your granola bar, or how much money you can make if you invested in the stock market. That's all real life stuff for sure. So you can see that it's really important to understand percentages and how we use them in math. All right then, are you ready to learn the key to understanding percentages, or percents as they're called for short? Drum roll please. A percent is a fraction. What? That's right, a percent is a fraction. And since you already know all about fractions, learning about percents is going to be easy. But a percent isn't just any old fraction. A percent is a special fraction that always has 100 as the bottom number. If it's a percent, then no matter what the top number is, the bottom number will be 100. In fact, because the bottom number of a percent is always 100, we don't even write it. Instead, we use this handy little symbol called a percent sign. Whenever you see this symbol after a number, it means the number is a percent. It's really a fraction with 100 on the bottom, but it's just being written in this more compact form. Like this number 15 here. It's got the percent sign after it, so we read it as 15%. And because a percent is really a fraction that always has 100 as the bottom number, we know that it means the same thing as 15 over 100. Percents make even more sense if you know what the word percent means. The prefix of the word, per, means for each, or for every. You know, like if someone said only one cookie per person. And the root word, cent, is Latin for 100. That's why there's 100 cents in a dollar. So percent literally means per 100. And that's why they're shortcuts for writing fractions that have 100 as the bottom number. All right then, so whenever you see a percent like this, you know it can be replaced with or converted to a fraction. Let's look at a few examples so you see the pattern. 3% means 3 over 100. 10% means 10 over 100. 25% means 25 over 100. And 75% means 75 over 100. These are percents, and these are the fractions that they stand for. There's a few other interesting percents that we should take a look at, like this one, 0%. Can you have 0%? Yes, 0% would just mean 0 over 100. It's what we like to call a zero fraction, because its value is just 0. Remember, it's okay to have 0 on the top of a fraction, but not the bottom. All right then, what about 100%? Well, 100% just means 100 over 100. That's what we like to call a whole fraction. The top number is the same as the bottom, so its value is just one whole, or 1. Okay then, 0% is just 0, and 100% is just 1. But what about numbers bigger than 100? Can you have 126%? Yep, it works exactly the same way. 126% just means 126 over 100. And you know from the fractions videos, that's what we call an improper fraction. The top number is bigger than the bottom number, so the fraction's value will be greater than 1. All right, team. I want you to go out there and give me 110% effort in today's game. But coach, it would be improper for us to give 110% effort in today's game. Okay, so now you know the key to percentages, that they're just special fractions that always have 100 as the bottom number.